Hello, 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 baby. Loud. Hello. Okay, still doing the weird clipping. All right, so I'm gonna have to fix this. How is everybody doing today? Glad to see some old faces back. Yay, yay. Here's a little bit about the Mystic Path, by the way, while I'm getting set up. What if there was a place for witches, healers, and seekers to actually grow together, off social media, away from the noise, the algorithms, and the chaos? A place built for depth, not distraction, where community feels sacred again, where real learning, ritual, and connection happen on your browser or right through the school app. That's what I've built. I'm the Witch Coach, and I've spent nearly 4 decades practicing and teaching witchcraft, spiritual counseling, and energy work. Now, I'm bringing all of that experience here to build something real. The Mystic Path isn't another online group. It's a living temple for modern magic, wisdom, and transformation. Here, every soul belongs. Every path, every tradition, every level of experience is welcome. This isn't about followers. It's about teachers and seekers walking side by side in real spiritual growth. We now walk through 3 living tiers of fire, each one opening a deeper doorway into the work. The open flame is the Mystic Path's general membership and will always be completely free. You'll find the crystal, herbal, and tarot compendiums, all foundational courses, and open community events like Dancing with Witches Live. This is the hearth where we gather, where all voices are welcome, and new teachers are invited to rise beside me and share their light. It's the starting point for anyone ready to study, grow, and belong. The Kindled Path is the premium level, and it's only $11 a month. Less than the cost of a meal, yet it fuels everything we create here. You'll receive everything in the open flame, plus a free weekly supporter reading, or the current signature spell cast for you during my live psychic show, Dancing with Witches, Mondays and Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. You'll also unlock supporter-only courses, join exclusive school lives with free tarot and discussion, and receive 11% off private readings, counseling, and mentoring. This tier helps sustain the temple. It's for those ready to tend the flame and support the vision that keeps this space free and thriving for everyone. The Inner Fire is our VIP level, and it's where true transformation deepens and becomes a lived reality. At $33 a month, you'll receive everything from the other tiers, including that weekly reading or spellcast live on Dancing with Witches, plus access to advanced courses in shadow work, Reiki, trauma healing, ritual creation, spells, and my forever growing shared book of shadows, and emotional alchemy. You'll also join personal group mentoring with me, gain access to VIP-only lives with free tarot, channeling, and ritual, and receive 33% off all private sessions. This is where study becomes practice, and where the magic you've been learning starts to live through you. Every level, free, premium, or VIP, matters. Each one keeps this temple alive and accessible to everyone who finds it. When you join, you're not just gaining content. You're helping me continue a life's work almost 40 years in the making. Your support allows me to bring more teachers into this space, create new courses, and continue building a community where real learning and healing can thrive off social media in sacred rhythm with heart and purpose. And individual presenters will offer pay once, own it classes so you can explore specialized teachings from practitioners around the world. If you've ever wanted to teach, reach out to me and visit the Presenters Showcase course in the classroom. You'll learn how to become a teacher, meet our current presenters, and explore what's already available. Members can upgrade or downgrade anytime with no pressure, no loss of access, no leaving the community if life shifts. It's an easy click, and annual memberships are available at a discount for those ready to walk the long road with us.
So whether you're taking your first step or deepening decades of practice, there's a place for you here. Links to join are in the description. Step out of the scroll. Step into your journey. Come walk the mystic path with us and find your fire again.
Hello. How is everybody? So good to see you. Get my face up on the screen for y'all. Hello, hello, hello. Do I even have background music on? Yes, I do. Okay. So, okay. Let me see. I was getting some shares out while that was playing. So, Jonathan wants his mentorship for today. Excellent. Lauren, you were back and then you went away. See how you are? See how you are. All right. So, Leah is on. Okay, hold on. Leah's on the free list. Jonathan's on the free list. Who else is on the free list? Everybody's in school's on the free list. Soul Lighten. I don't know who that is, but here you go. I might know who you are, but not by that name. Claire Bear, welcome home, girl. Good to see you. Let's see. Jennifer Scott Green. Hey, girl. Putting you on the free list. And Jonathan is going on the priority list because he wants his mentorship. So yes, mentorship readings put you on the priority list. So there you go. You're getting sick. Oh no, is it that stupid ass super flu? I'm telling you. I remember when I got that like a month ago? The cough is just starting to go away. No shit. No shit. The cough is just now starting to go away. It is so effing stupid. Okay, it's just the worst cough I've ever had. Well, I won't say ever, but it's been like the most lingering, and I've hated it. And everybody's around like, "Oh, you have the plague. You're sick." And I'm like, "No, this is just the lingering results from the illness. I am not contagious. I am not sick. All of my snot is clear as a bell. Clear as a bell." But yes, it's crazy. Hello, Amy. I don't know if I'm getting big, but I mean, I'd like to get bigger. I need more like engagement and shit like that. I've got some awesome stuff going on with the school. That's for damn sure. Which, if you guys are still not quite sure what this whole school thing is about, please allow me to really encourage you in this direction.
When we walk a spiritual path, it can feel both beautiful and lonely. We're searching, growing, and learning. But often, we're doing it alone or scattered across spaces that don't quite feel like home. That's why I created the Mystic Path. The Mystic Path is a free community hosted on School. Think of it as a sacred gathering place off of social media noise, a hub where seekers, witches, mystics, healers, and teachers can come together. You'll find courses, discussions, and spaces to connect. All in one place, all accessible at no cost. Here, you can explore your own spirituality at your pace. You can join conversations, share your insights, and learn from others walking very different but equally valid paths. There's no one right way. Every perspective adds to the richness of the whole. My vision is to weave together many teachers and many paths into one collective space. No gatekeeping, no competition, just shared wisdom. If you're a teacher or a practitioner, you are encouraged to submit your own courses to the Mystic Path. Free courses help the community grow, and with approval, I'll even support your paid offerings so you can reach more people while still honoring your livelihood. This is not just another group. It's a living temple of knowledge and connection, built by all of us. A free space to explore, learn, grow, and share. So come join us on the Mystic Path and bring your wisdom with you.
Okay. Yeah, trying to get all my tech kind of put back together. Did I check out the quiz? Yes, but I was on my phone, and my phone is not logged in properly to my YouTube, at least from my whatever I was clicking it on from, and it wasn't logged in, so I could not participate. But that was really cool. And I didn't think about it today when we talked, Jonathan, but I definitely would like to discuss with you how the hell you do posting without a video on YouTube. I don't know how that works. I don't even know how to see those normally. Lauren, I'm glad that you're loving the school. I'll tell you, I just finished out the entire rune thing. Let me see if I can, the spiritual spectrum, I thought I had a rotating place where I could put a video. Let me see. Promo school, free short. You know what? I can do this. No, not that one. Not that one either. I can do this one. Yeah. So, yeah, by the way, if you guys want to get on the free list, here's how. And all automatically, schoolers, you guys are on the free list.
Thank you for tuning in.
Allowed to jump in.
I'm live on Dancing with Witches, my live psychic show on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Every Monday at 8 p.m., Wednesday at 9 p.m., and Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I also have occasional daytime shows at random, so be sure to follow. I offer free readings on every live show. The free readings are the reading of the day, and you do not get to ask a question. To join the free list, simply like this video, subscribe or follow me, share this live stream, and then comment the word shared. Your reading will happen during breaks in the priority readings, whether you are here or not. So if you miss it, just go back and rewatch the video on Facebook or YouTube. For those who tip any amount at all, you'll skip the free list, join the priority list for your reading, be able to ask a question, and receive a complimentary money spell blessing. Additionally, you can donate for specialty readings as listed to the right of your screen for $20. It's $35 for mediumship to connect with your departed loved ones, or $30 for a channeled message from a divinity of your choice. You can also donate $13 for tonight's signature spell to be cast here on the show, or tonight's signature reading. You could get both for only $21. Ask about what tonight's spell is about. All who donate money for anything go on the priority list and skip the free list line. Your support is truly valued by me and my family, helping me continue to share these moments with you. Don't forget to invite your friends and tune in at the start of every live show for a free Reiki healing experience. Thank you for your generosity, and may you receive abundant blessings as you have blessed me.
And yes, Jose was asking over on school, all of this for only $33 a month. That's an amazing deal. Yes, all of that is only $33 a month. However, is a bunch of stuff without paying a damn thing. Now, I would very much love it if you guys wanted to pay something and support me, but I'm trying to make it affordable and expansive, because why sit there and charge from the leg for things that people could really use and need to grow? So even some of the courses that I think, well, maybe I should make that a paid course, like the rune course. I made it not a paid course. If you get the VIP or the premium, the $11 or the $33 a month, it'll open up all of the ones that are activity based, because they changed that. They allowed me to do that now. So basically the way it works is some of the courses are based on, if you're active, it opens it up. If you're not, then you're just staring at it and like, I wish I could. But if you get on there, make some posts, get active, something, you'll open up a lot of the courses. However, if you decide, I don't feel like it, I just want to pay the $11 a month, it'll open up all of those activity-based courses. Same thing with the $33 a month. It'll open up everything. You know what I mean? So yes, before we get into our Reiki, I will show you guys a little bit about the introduction to the rune course.
Unit 1, Lesson 1, The Birth of Runes. Myth, magic, and the sacrifice of sight. There are moments in a witch's journey when the world seems to hush itself, as if waiting for you to cross a threshold you didn't know was there. Learning the runes is one of those moments. You aren't simply memorizing symbols. You're stepping into an ancient exchange between worlds, a conversation that began long before any of us took our first breath. To understand the runes, truly understand them, you must first understand the world that breathed them into being, not the softened, tourist-friendly version of Norse mythology, but the raw, bone-deep cosmology of a culture that looked into the dark and found meaning, structure, and power waiting to be named. So before we touch a single stave, before we shape a single question for divination, let us begin where all sacred things begin, with the story that shaped the magic. The world before runes, Norse cosmology, and the roots of power. Long before the runes were carved or cast, the Norse understood existence as a great weaving. 9 realms hung like shimmering worlds on the branches of Yggdrasil, the world tree, a cosmic axis where gods, giants, spirits, and humankind lived out their tangled, necessary patterns. This wasn't a universe of binaries or absolutes. It was a world of forces, life and death, ice and fire, chaos and order, colliding and entwining to create motion. Creation itself began not with harmony, but with tension, the icy expanse of Niflheim meeting the fiery breath of Muspelheim, creating the first primordial beings from their meeting. In this worldview, nothing existed in isolation. Even the gods were bound to the laws of fate, shaped and guided by the Nornir, 3 ancient beings who wove the destinies of all things at the base of Yggdrasil. These threads of fate were not predetermined stories. They were truths. Forces that ran through every action, every breath, every moment. Against this backdrop, the runes were not invented. They were discovered, waiting in the hidden folds of creation like unspoken phrases, like the bones of reality. And to claim them, someone had to be willing to pay the price for knowledge. Odin's ordeal on Yggdrasil, the sacrifice no god should survive. There is a reason the runes are not gentle tools. They were not handed down with kindness. They were earned through agony. The story is simple in shape, but vast in meaning. Odin, the Allfather, hung himself upon Yggdrasil, pierced by his own spear, denied food and water, suspended between life and death for 9 nights. He offered himself to himself, giving up the security of godhood for a deeper, more dangerous form of knowing. This was not martyrdom. It was initiation. He hung there in the winds of the world, watching visions rise and fade, flesh weakening, spirit thinning, until he slipped into a state beyond ordinary perception. And in that liminal unraveling, the runes revealed themselves, flashing up from the depths below like sparks, like living truth. When Odin seized the runes, he did not learn a new alphabet. He grasped the raw, primal forces that make up existence. The runes are not symbols of reality. They are the bones reality is built upon. And because Odin suffered for them, they carry a lineage of sacrifice, surrender, and clarity born of pain. Working with the runes means working with this legacy of transformation. The runes don't flatter. They don't bend themselves to comfort. They show what is and what must become. This is why witches, seers, and mystics across centuries approach the runes with reverence. You aren't merely reading them. You're stepping into a centuries-old contract forged in the dark against the roots of the world tree. Runes as living forces, not letters. One of the most important things a modern reader must unlearn is the idea that runes are a writing system first and a magical system second. That concept belongs to modern linguistics, not ancient reality. To early practitioners, the runes were alive, volatile, potent, responsive, Each rune was understood as a power, a presence with personality and influence. They didn't just represent concepts, they were those concepts. Kanaz wasn't the letter K, it was fire. Illumination. Transformation. Algiz wasn't the letter Z. It was protection, instinct. The antlered guardian, rising between you and harm. The runes were invoked, carved, spoken, sung, etched into wood or bone or stone to awaken the force they embodied. They could bless, fortify, heal, curse, shield, guide, or unmake, depending on the practitioner's will and skill. This is why modern readers who treat runes like flashcards miss the heart of the craft. You don't memorize runes. You build relationships with them, early magical uses where divination and spellcraft begin. Before the runes were gathered into neat sets for divination, they appeared in the wild, on weapons, amulets, stones, and boundary markers. These weren't decorations. They were workings, spells, intentions fixed into the world. Early runic magic included inscriptions, names, blessings, warnings, dedications. A rune carved into wood or bone was a declaration of force. Charms etched onto amulets to protect warriors, guide travelers, bless harvests, or invoke luck. Healing and protection. Runes used for cleansing, strengthening, warding, or anchoring personal power. Binding runes. 2 or more runes fused into a single symbol to create a blended, amplified intention. Binding runes aren't aesthetic combinations. They're engineered spell work. Divination. Hints. While full rune cast sets came later in historical record, the practice of reading signs, bones, stones, omens was deeply rooted in Norse culture. The runes naturally evolved into one of the most direct ways to speak with the unseen. Even these early uses tell us something important. Runes have always been tied to intention, to shaping outcomes, to interacting with the fabric of reality itself. This is why we do not approach them lightly. They respond to clarity, honesty, and willingness to see the truth, even when it's uncomfortable. Closing the lesson, a step toward the tree. By learning how the runes entered the world, you begin the work of entering their world. Odin's sacrifice isn't just a story, it's a reminder that knowledge worth having requires vulnerability, humility, and transformation. As you move deeper into the path, remember, the runes do not belong to you. You build trust with them, you listen, you learn their voices, you let them challenge you, disrupt you, and wake you. This is the beginning of that relationship. Reflection for Lesson 1. Sit quietly for a moment today and picture the world tree not as a myth, but as a map of your inner landscape. Roots, trunk, branches, connections. Ask yourself, what am I willing to see? And what am I willing to release? In order to learn the language of these ancient forces, write down what rises. This is the first entry in your runic grimoire, the first thread of your own weaving with the runes.
So yeah, that's lesson 1. What do you think? I busted butt on this last week. So hopefully you guys absolutely love it. As you see, I have a message for the collective. Jose, I've got you added onto the reading list, my dear. So, Jose, we will see. I always remember a joke that I heard when I was a kid, because I grew up in San Antonio, which is very predominantly Hispanic. And so the big funny joke we always had going on, and when we would sing the national anthem, was instead of "Oh, say, can you see?" we'd be going, "Jose, can you see?" And we'd all be doing that as kids and giggling our heads off. We see Jose. So there you go. I'm picking on you now, Jose. I'm sure you have. All right, but I do have a reading for the collective that's out here before we get on to the oh, you said, wow, you like that lesson there, Lauren? Now, of course, the rune lesson not just has the introduction, it has how to make your own rune set, the materials that you want to choose, how to relate with the runes, how to cast the runes, different ways of doing bind runes, how to read them when they're merc staves, aka when they're slightly sideways, like that's the technical name for that is a merc stave. Whether it's sideways to the left, sideways to the right, jokers to the left of me, clowns to the right. Here I am reading some runes with you. Okay, all of that fun stuff. So yeah. Now that being said, we need to do some Reiki, but before we get into our Reiki, I'm going to let you guys know I've got this 1, 2, and 3 out. So this is your intuition check. Not only is it a reading for the collective, but it's a chance for you to see, you know, did you go with your first one? So at this point, I want everybody to choose what you're drawn to. Number 1, number 2, number 3, all of the above, none of the above, 1 and 3, 2 and 1, 3 and 1, whatever. You can choose more than one, but tell me which one you feel like applies to you between 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So take your pick, and I'm going to put my music back on because I turned it off for the video. There we go. This is the nice little tune that Wolf made me a few years ago named, oh my goodness, Yule. And if you listen carefully, not only does it sound like a nice winter evening, dun, dun, but if you listen carefully, you hear the ting, 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 ting. You know? Kind of the sleigh bells. I hear those sleigh bells jingling. All right. So Jarek picked 3 and 1. Becca picked 1. Jose picked 3. Lauren, what are you picking? A few more of you guys on Facebook and YouTube. Come on, throw me what you're choosing. All right, ready or not, here comes the interpretations. So let's see what we got. And then you guys got to tell me, yeah, the one I picked resonated or it didn't resonate. Alex chooses 2 and 3. Excellent. Any of the rest of y'all? Okay, let's see what number 1 is. I don't even know what these are, so you can't try to read my mind to see what they are. I have people who cheat all the time, and it's like, okay, I'm going to try to tune into LadyShiya's vibe and read her mind, because sometimes it's easier for people to do a little bit of the mind reading than it is to do the psychic thing. I don't know. I'm the reverse. I find it easier to do the psychic thing than the mind reading thing. That's just me. Mind reading's too much fucking work. I hate it. All right, Lauren chooses 3. Let's see what number 1 is. Number 1 is the 9 of Wands. This is taking a break, setting up and guarding your peace in this particular deck. So this is kind of take a back step. You've been through it. You've been walking through it. You've taken your knocks. And now is the time for you just to guard yourself up and defend yourself, you know? Sorry, scared? What does scared mean? Like scared? So number 2, let's see what number 2 is. Did anybody choose number 1? Jarek, you pulled number 1. That definitely resonates, I think, for you. Becca pulled number 1. I think that would definitely resonate for you too, Becca. What do y'all think? Now let's see what number 2 shows here. All of y'all who picked number 2. 3 of Wands. This is the tugboat card, okay? This is the go buy a lottery ticket. This is the, you know what? The universe is giving you opportunities, but you need to get up off your butt and do something about these opportunities. Okay? So it's not just going to be like falling in your lap. You're going to be like, you know what? I'm feeling like I might strike it rich today and I maybe should get a lottery ticket. No, never mind. I heard a story from one of my good buddies earlier today that told me about a time that he felt the itch and didn't do it, and then somebody else from his store won the lottery ticket. So all y'all who picked number 2, the universe is telling you, hey, opportunities are there. Go get it. Go get your hustle up. Hustle. All right. And so that was, let's see, who do I see that picked number 2? Nobody on school did that I saw. Alex, you have number 2. So that resonates well with you said. Excellent. So number 3, for all of y'all who chose number 3, 10 of Wands, OMFG. All right, all y'all who picked number 3, I feel like you're carrying way too effing much. If you're not in burnout, you're well on your way, buddies. Okay? So that would be Jarek. I think that resonates with you too, Jarek. Jose, are you in burnout, buddy? You picked number 3. Alex, number 3. Lauren, number 3. This is just you're taking on way too much crap. You're wondering why am I so tired? Put some of the other shit down. Okay, decide how much you're going to carry. Don't try. Okay, you know the guy thing where you get the groceries and they want to grab all the bags at one time. 20 freaking bags with about 70 pounds of goods worth of groceries, and they want to carry it all at one time because me big strong guy. I roar. Okay. Yeah. And meanwhile, you fall on your face, drop half the shit, especially when the bags are so compressed that one of the bags drops out. Now your eggs are cracked out on the floor, and you're just like, man, I should have just made trips. I should have just made trips. Said no guy ever. Okay? Or they say they should, but do they? No. So this is me telling y'all, guy or girl, because some of y'all picked number 3, were women, make trips. Don't try to do it all at once. Okay? So 2 and 3 are good picks. New job is very rewarding, but you got to work very hard. Okay? Pace yourself. Pace yourself. Pace yourself. It's good for you. Pace yourself. Just pace yourself. Pace yourself is good for you. Okay? So there you go. Check yourself or y'all wreck yourself. Take it from somebody who is struggling with burnout myself and am struggling to check myself or I wreck myself. Who's in the mood for some Reiki? Let's get ready to Reiki. All right. Oh, and by the way, tell me what you guys think of my new tagline. Leveling up with the witch coach. I'm just having fun with it. And that just really resonated with me today. So I was like, yeah, let's level up with the witch coach. I'm the witch coach. What can I help you do? I can help you level up. I can coach you into leveling up. Yay. All right, so let's get some Reiki going. So I'm going to put our little Reiki request thing up on the screen for those of you who are new. Jose, do the Reiki. This is the time where you share your Reiki request, and I focus on Reiki while we do our meditation. So first and foremost, focusing on our breath, breathing in through our nose, holding the breath and allowing the oxygen to fill our lungs and our body, breathing out through our mouth, releasing the tension, releasing all the negativity. Breathing in through your nose, and out through your mouth. Okay? And we're going to focus in on this good energy. Allow the Reiki to flow over and through you as I send. Continue to send in your request.
Welcome to this guided meditation and Reiki healing session. Reiki is a Japanese energy healing technique that channels life force energy to support balance, harmony, and well-being on all levels. It's a gentle yet transformative energy, flowing where it's needed most. As you listen to this meditation, I am sending Reiki to all who are joining, whether you're here live or listening to the replay. This energy is here to support you, helping release blocks and bring balance to each of your chakras. You're also welcome to share any Reiki requests, whether for yourself, loved ones, or friends. These intentions will receive Reiki energy throughout this meditation. Take a deep breath, open yourself to receive this healing, and let's begin. Bring your focus to your root chakra, located at the base of your spine. Envision a warm, glowing red light here, anchoring you deeply to the earth, like roots extending downward. This chakra represents your foundation, stability, and security. When blocked, it can feel like fear, instability, or insecurity. Imagine these feelings as heavy stones weighing down the base of your spine. As Reiki energy flows into this space, visualize the stones dissolving into the earth, leaving your energy lighter, stronger, and grounded. With each breath, draw strength from the earth, filling you with a deep sense of safety, security, and peace. Take this time to request Reiki for any challenges related to stability, security, or support for yourself or loved ones. Now, bring your awareness to the sacral chakra, located just below your navel. Imagine a vibrant orange light swirling here, like the warmth of a rising sun. This chakra is the center of emotions, creativity, and joy. Blocks here may feel like suppressed emotions, guilt, or a disconnection from joy. Picture these blocks as murky waters clouding the orange light. As Reiki energy flows in, see the waters clearing, leaving the orange light bright and warm, radiating outward. Feel this energy restoring joy, creativity, and emotional ease, bringing a gentle excitement back into your life. If there are areas where you or others need healing in relationships, creativity, or emotional flow, please share your requests as Reiki is sent to all intentions. Now, move your focus to the solar plexus chakra, located at the base of your diaphragm. Visualize a bright yellow light here, like a golden sun, radiating strength and confidence. This chakra is the seat of personal power, self-esteem, and motivation. Blocks here often appear as self-doubt, fear of failure, or feeling powerless. Imagine these blocks as clouds covering your inner sun. As Reiki energy flows into this space, the clouds gently dissolve, allowing the sunlight to radiate freely. Feel your inner power and confidence awakening, filling you with motivation and clarity in your purpose. Feel free to request Reiki for any areas where you seek personal empowerment, courage, or motivation for yourself or others. Next, bring your attention to the heart chakra at the center of your chest. See a vibrant green light glowing here, like a lush garden blossoming in warmth and compassion. This chakra is the center of love, empathy, and forgiveness. Blocks here can come from past hurts, grief, or a fear of vulnerability. Visualize these blocks as thorns or vines around the heart. As Reiki flows in, see these thorns dissolve. And the green light expanding freely, filling you with love, compassion, and forgiveness. Feel a sense of peace and harmony settling into all areas of your life. If you or others have any requests for emotional healing, love, or forgiveness, share them now as Reiki continues to flow. Now, shift your focus to the throat chakra, located at the base of your throat. Picture a soothing blue light here, clear and expansive like an open sky. This chakra governs communication, truth, and self-expression. Blocks here may manifest as a fear of speaking up, feeling unheard, or being unable to express your true self. Imagine these blocks as tight knots in the throat. As Reiki flows, each knot begins to untie, freeing your voice and bringing ease to your words. Feel a gentle confidence rising within, helping you to express your truth with love and clarity. You're welcome to share any Reiki requests related to communication, clarity, or expression for yourself or others. Now bring your focus to the third eye chakra, located between your eyebrows. Imagine an indigo light, clear and deep as the night sky, radiating from this center. This chakra is the seat of intuition, inner vision, and wisdom. Blocks here can manifest as mental fog, confusion, or fear of inner knowing. Picture these blocks as a thick mist clouding your vision. As Reiki flows in, the mist lifts, leaving the indigo light sharp and vibrant. Feel your intuition awakening, your mind clearing, and a calm wisdom guiding you forward. This is a time to request Reiki for insight, intuition, or mental clarity for yourself or others as Reiki continues to flow. Now, bring your awareness to the crown chakra at the top of your head. See a brilliant violet or pure white light here, symbolizing your connection to the divine, higher consciousness, and spiritual awareness. Blocks in this chakra may feel like disconnection, lack of purpose, or spiritual doubt. Imagine these blocks as a cloudy veil hovering above your head. As Reiki energy flows, the veil lifts, allowing the light to expand infinitely, connecting you to the universe and filling you with a sense of purpose, peace, and unity. Feel free to share any final Reiki requests for spiritual alignment, clarity, or connection for yourself or others. I am sending Reiki for all. As we conclude, take a deep breath and feel the Reiki energy balanced and harmonized in each chakra, bringing renewed health, strength, and clarity to your body, mind, and spirit. Reflect on the healing you've received and the intentions you've shared, knowing they are held in a field of love and light. Now, as we close, bring your hands together at your heart in a gesture of gratitude. Imagine a warm light in your heart center, radiating outward to the world around you. This light is your connection to others, to all beings, and to the Reiki energy that flows freely and abundantly. This light represents Namaste, a word that means the divine in me honors the divine in you. Feel this connection to everyone sharing this moment with you, to those you love, and to those who may need healing. Carry this energy with you as you go about your day, allowing its healing to continue flowing through you. If this Reiki experience has brought you peace, clarity, or balance, I invite you to share your reflections in the comments. Tell me how this Reiki has helped you or how you experienced the energy today. Your experience may inspire or uplift others on their healing journey. Thank you for being a part of this healing experience. May you walk forward with healing and empowerment. Namaste, beloved spirit tribe.
I needed that. Anyway, yeah, seems like there's a lot of stress, and there's always a lot of stress around the holidays. Because not only do you have your normal bill stress like, we all have, but you also have the stress and pressure of getting gifts or celebrating or this, that, and the other thing. So it's not a lot of pressure. So yes, we need to support one another through said pressure crap. All right. Valkyrie putting you on the free list as well. Don't forget to get on the free list. You need to like, subscribe, share. People who are currently on the free list. Come on. Why'd you go away? My goodness. All right. If you shared and you're on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch, say shared again because for whatever reason, it got rid of my free list. So mad. That's annoying. Okay. So anyway, if you shared, say shared. No, Valkyrie, it's not. I put you on for mentorship. All right. So that being said, and Valkyrie, are you on? Send me a message on school if you're on school, so I can open you up to the mentorship level. Okay, Jesse shared, Alex shared. Who else shared? All right, so let's start off with Jose. What did you want your reading on? Now, you can either click on the audio and just chitter chatter at me, or you can type it in. Up to you. But you are allowed to be interactive for your reading, my friend.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah, I know. Isn't it cool?
Yeah.
All right. So, what are we reading on for you today, my friend?
I'll make it simple. Let's how about we expand on the 10 on that number 3 card that we chose.
That 10 of Wands.
Yeah.
So how do you want to expand on that? Are you asking how to put things down, where you need to refocus? Because I was going off of like kind of what you were talking about in the Reiki, that you wanted Reiki for focusing and getting that third eye in alignment.
Oh, yes.
So that sounds okay to you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Let's see what we got. So we're going to first pick our 5 cards. Jose, you will recognize this as the similar to what I do for the small reading in person. So. Of course it would stick that one in there. That's hilarious. I swear you can't make this shit up. All right, so first and foremost, your brain needs a little challenging, Jose. Okay? You need to be diving into new learning. All right? So you're like, holy shit, Shiya, didn't you just say I had too much on my plate? It's not necessarily always the context of how much is on your plate, but it's how much that brings you value. Like how many spoons is what's on your plate stealing versus how many spoons you can get from something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, very much so. You're hitting on. Now that you make it say it that way, I'm like, oh yeah, I've been struggling, feeling really mentally dull with the job that I have. I want to be able to express more of my therapeutic side as a clinician, and I want to teach as a professor, and I'm still working on my doctorate. But what I'm doing at work, even though it's like it pockets everything from micro social work to macro, and I do all those things, it's not enough where it stimulates my mind enough, and I'm like not even working on a book anymore.
Wow. Well, you definitely need to start working on that book, because the next card that comes up here is the Judgment, and in this particular deck, which is the Light Seers Tarot, this is about releasing that which no longer serves. Okay.
Yeah.
So you need to look at some of the shit that you need to put down. Remember I was saying about pacing yourself before?
Yeah.
Some of this stuff needs to be tomorrow's problem, not today's problem. So some of this needs to be let down and let go. And then you need to, the Ace of Pentacles is actually literally setting up a structure, as it will, of like 2 things you're going to do today that have to be done and 1 thing that you really wanted. You know what I mean?
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. So on your list of to-dos per day, there should be at least 1 item on there that brings you joy. Now, there are always things we have to do that, no, come hail or high water. I'm sorry, I got to pay my bills. I got to do things. But I can do something that I want to do and accomplish something that makes me feel good and gives me that dopamine rush of the feel good. And for you, it says that your foundation needs to be based in creativity. So This to me sounds like book time, buddy.
But where is the time?
Yeah, make time. Okay? You set a sustainable pace. You don't try to do too many things in one fucking day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And hey, Facebookers and YouTubers, can y'all hear Jose? I think I've got the application audio thing fixed so that y'all can hear him, but I need to know, so if not, I'll go back and play with it more. Not today, but a different time. Now, of course, this last one, and this is the one, of course, this one comes up. I want you to really take a look at this card. I'm going to put it up here instead of my face. See this one here?
Yeah.
7 of Wands. Okay? And you see this chica in her bubble. It looks like a little snow globe in a meditative pose. Namaste looking, but she ain't looking straight at the camera. She's looking off sideways like. You see that? She's not looking at all the crap that's coming at her. Oh, you guys can hear her. Great. You guys can hear Jose then. Sorry, I just called you her, Jose. My apologies.
All good.
But, you can see all these wands that are coming up at the direction of this chica, and she's in her bubble and she gives no fucks. Okay?
That's a whole vibe.
This is a whole vibe. This is a whole protect your fucking peace, babe.
I'm working on it.
Okay, good. What are you doing Wednesday? Well, that's right. You're working out Wednesday, aren't you?
Yeah, Wednesday I am, but I switched it out so I can try doing some D&D. I'm learning to be a bona fide nerd.
Well, very good. You know what? Next time you're in Mythic, go and poke Will's brain about that, because he is the ultimate DM and he will absolutely give you all kinds of D&D hints.
Oh, hell yeah.
He is the DM of our household, pretty much.
I can shut off my mic now if you're...
Yep. Does that answer your questions, my darling?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Right. So we will talk to you soon, and you're more than welcome to pop in if you ever have another question.
Man, thank you so much.
No problem here. All right. I'm glad you guys are able to hear him out in the granted. Nora, I think I turned him up a little bit after you said he was quiet. Hopefully better now. Or whoever's coming through on. Jonathan, you're up next for your mentorship today. What did you want your mentorship reading on? Meanwhile, I forgot to tell you what tonight's special is. So, Jonathan, what did you want your reading on? Meanwhile, this is the special that we're doing for the spell. Spell. If I can get to it, where to go? Here it is.
You know, the holidays can be beautiful, but they can also be tough, especially when the nights get longer. And Mercury retrograde has done its share of messing with our vibe. But now it's time to turn that all around. We're going to banish those holiday blues, kick that seasonal funk to the curb, and bring the light and joy back into this season. I'm going to share a powerful Yuletide light calling spell that's all about clearing out the darkness and welcoming in abundance and warmth. Plus, we've got a 3 gifts of winter tarot spread to help you see exactly what you're releasing, what you're inviting in, and how to keep that newfound joy flowing. So let's make this season shine a little brighter together. And here's the deal. You can get the spell or the reading for $13 each, or both together for $21. Plus, every live includes free Reiki sessions and free general one-card tarot readings. I'm live on Mondays and Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you want to dive deeper, join us on the Mystic Path, our free non-social media community for learning and growth. The link's in the comments.
Okay. Plug. Now my phone starts. Yeah, I just looked over. I'm like, oh, I'm less than 50%. Oops. But yeah, that is tonight's signature spell and reading. Jonathan, are you here? Last call, Jonathan. Here he is. Okay. So, should I step into management, the relief crew, or stay where I'm at? Management has no pay bump, but relief has some management training and a pay bump, and you get to go around to different stores in the district. Natty, hey baby, how you doing? All right, combo for you, Jess. Okay, I got you. All right, so we're gonna look at 3 different options for you, Jonathan. The first one being step into management. Second one being, should you go to be a part of the relief crew? And the third one is, should you stay where you're at? Okay, well, obviously it's very much not stay where you're at, okay? Because I just pulled the 5 of Pentacles, and that is a definite no. Do not stay in your present. Hello, Miss Rhonda. I'm doing well. How are you? Donna, welcome back. Summer, like, subscribe, and share, and I'll stick you on the free list, or you can donate using the pinned comment to be able to ask a question. Rhonda, it's been going well. Jonathan, for you, the answer is going to be between the management or relief. Okay, now here's the thing. Management, 8 of Pentacles, is going to be a longer term kind of thing to get the bump, but it's going to give you the longer term career kind of thing. Developing connections, making all those kind of things you need to get that pay bump later, which is all well and good. However, one of the other things to look at here is the relief crew is going to bring you more joy and happiness. I've got the 3 of Cups. You're going to have a lot more fun just going here, there, everywhere. I'm just going to ask a quick question. Can you still go up the chain for long term with this? Oh, yes, absolutely. I got the 10 of Pentacles on that. So that is going to eventually net you the management kind of thing that you're wanting as well. This feels more worky. This feels more fun. I'm telling you, if it were me, Jonathan, and I was making this choice, I'd go relief crew. But it is between management and relief crew. Management is the more stable, more solid, but the relief crew is a lot more fun and will eventually get you on the management thing. You know? So I would personally go relief crew. But that's just me. But management or relief crew, don't stay where you're at. Okay, buddy? Oh, Jose, are you still here? Get the bar. Check.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. I almost forgot. I'm a bad witch. Hold on. Here we go. You get your money spell, buddy. Here you go. Money, money, unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3. With free will to all and harm to none, as well is now done. By the way, this is my new bell. So there you go, Jose. Money spell, buddy. You're welcome. Everybody who donates gets a money spell. And I almost forgot yours. So, bad me. Valkyrie, you're up next on the mentorship circle, on the mentorship. And yes, any of you guys who are supporters of any kind are more than welcome to tell me you would like your mentorship reading. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna rename it to something else. You know. But for now, if you want your free weekly reading, you're allowed for it. Amber, I'm doing great. How are you, my love? You. Welcome back, Donna, on a different account. Started off on the Sisters Root Stone. You guys should really check her out on TikTok. Support my friend. Awesome. Okay. So, Valkyrie, what's your question for your mentorship? Rhonda, thank you. Are you still on the live? Or are you just personally messaging me now? Because I see your messages coming through, but I'm obviously not going to while I'm... we have... No. Big eye roll. We've been having horrible snow for the past 2 weeks. I am over it. I am done with it. I am fucking sick of it. I am ready for it to go bye-bye. And thankfully, it's supposed to get up in the 40s midweek so that maybe some of the shit will melt off. Yeah, if I'm lucky, Jonathan. Jonathan's like, uh-oh, if you're a bad witch, you might get a spanking from the big bad wolf. You know what? If I could only be so bad. Well, hi, my love. Glad. Yes, I am still doing it for the spell as well, Valkyrie. So would you like to do the spell? Honora, I will put you on the mentorship list. And anybody who gets the mentorship reading needs to be on the premium tier or above. If you're not on the premium tier or above, then you don't get the weekly. But if you are on the premium tier, which is $11 a month, or the VIP tier, then you get the mentorship. Y'all got lots of snow. I remember last time I was there, we got buried. You're gonna ask if A is and you are going to be a healthy relationship. I'm just gonna avoid saying, put it out. Mother Nature is definitely, she's off her bed. Oh, you'd rather do the spell? Okay, you got it. Spell it is. So, by the way, while I'm setting up the spell, I'm just going to put the little thingy up here for about it in a second when I find it. It is.
The holidays can be beautiful, but they can also be tough, especially when the nights get longer. And Mercury retrograde has done its share of messing with our vibe. But now it's time to turn that all around. We're going to banish those holiday blues, kick that seasonal funk to the curb, and bring the light and joy back into this season. I'm going to share a powerful Yuletide light calling spell that's all about clearing out the darkness and welcoming in abundance and warmth. Plus, we've got 3 gifts of winter tarot spread to help you see exactly what you're releasing, what you're inviting in, and how to keep that newfound joy flowing. So let's make this season shine a little brighter together. And here's the deal. You can get the spell or the reading for $13 each, or both together for $21. Plus, every live includes free Reiki sessions and free general 1-card tarot readings. I'm live on Mondays and Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you want to dive deeper, join us on the Mystic Path, our free non-social media community for learning and growth. The link's in the comments.
Okay, so we're going to be doing the spell for Valkyrie, okay? So, with ancestor money in hand, we prepare their name wrapped in incense of care. Into the cauldron it goes. The candle flame glows, calling light as we banish despair.
Through the court, let the candlelight stream, focusing warmth in a radiant beam. With a match, we ignite, bringing blessing, letting joy fill the holiday dream. As the offering burns, we release, sending wishes of joy and of peace. As the nights deepen long, we bring warmth with our song and the holiday blessing. With free will to all and harm to none, as we will, it is now done. So motive.
Look at that incense just pouring out from this. Beautiful, beautiful. Wow. Look at that. I'm just going to let it go for a minute. Hi, Tommy. How are you? Oh, it smells so good. Just so you know, the incense that we're using is the one named Alignment. And this was done during the eclipse season with all the planetary alignments by a wonderful witch in our area, Gloria Thayer. I might have to get more of this from her because it smells so good. Derek's on the school going, oh my goddess, this is a potent ass spell. For sure. All right, we're just going to let that continue. Ooh, I need to turn the Reiki thingy off. There we go. Doesn't that feel good, Valkyrie? All right, it's done pouring, billowing the smoke out. Oh, that feels so good, that spell. All right, so up next is Jesse. You wanted the combo. Oh, you know what? I might as well put this back. Get the combo of the spell and reading, right? Put us back on the spell screen. Jesse, am I casting this on your behalf? Yes, please. What, Derek? You want to get on the list for this one? For your mentorship? Okay. Gotcha. All right, Jesse, for you. Get out. Name on it. Alright. With ancestor money in hand, we prepare. Their name wrapped instant air. Into the cauldron it goes as the candle flame glows, calling light as we banish despair. Through the court, let the candlelight stream, focus warmth in a radiant beam. With the match we ignite, bringing blessings and light. With the match, we ignite, bringing blessings and light, letting joy fill the holiday. As the offering burns, we release, sending wishes of joy and of peace. As the nights deepen long, we bring warmth with our song, and holiday blessings increase. With free will to all and harm to none, as we will, it is now done. So mote it be. Mercedes. Now I know who you are. I was thinking. Nora, that was for Jessica. Yours is coming up. You may choose to get the spell or a reading, whatever you prefer. Okay, we're going to set this aside while we do your reading for them. Okay, so we're going to go back to the face. Amber, I'll put you on the free list, babe. Oh, we're going to start on a minute. All right, so Jess, let's see what your reading is. And of course, it's gifts. Winter Tarot reading. So first is we're going to see what it is you're releasing. This card is going to reveal a weight you've been carrying that no longer belongs with you. Okay, it might point to old emotional patterns, seasonal grief, frustration from recent miscommunications, or even exhaustion from the Mercury retrograde we're finally fucking out of. Okay, this shows what's ready to be set down so that you don't drag it into the new year. All right, so for this one, we have the Ace of Cups. And what this Ace of Cups is just this constantly holding in all of your emotion is how this is reading to me. Holding in all of your emotions, holding in that negative energy rather than releasing and letting go. You've got to learn to release and let go of this emotional weight. Okay, so that's the first one. Our second card is what light is returning. And this card shows the energy that's coming back into. Okay, now that the retrograde's passed and we're getting towards Yule, that the energy that's coming back into your life, and I love this for you, Justice, which is fairness. And I believe this has to do with the lawsuits and other shit that you've got going on, Jess. Okay. So, yeah, that's a thing. Now, number 3 is going to be how to keep your light alive. Keep yourself alive. Okay, this card offers wisdom on how to protect and nurture your energy through the season. And we're going to have the Two of Swords, which is definitely about ignoring all the external crap and focus instead on your intuition. And girl, how many conversations, love, have you and I had over the years and recently in the last couple of years where your intuition has been like growing exponentially? Ever since we did that ritual on the beach. For anybody who doesn't know, when Justin and I went on a trip to South Padre, we did a full moon ritual on the beach, awakening her shit. And it has been growing exponentially ever since. So to keep yourself alive during this season, it's going to be about really following your intuition. Big time. Okay? So hopefully that helps us. Money spell, because God knows you need it as much as I do. Here we go. Tired of broke. Here we go. All right. Money, money unto thee. Abundant wealth, 3 times 3. With free will to all and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So mote it be. I love my new bell. And you know what, Jess? I don't know if you can see it. Can you see that there's still like smoke coming out from yours, the incense? Us. Us. All right. And Nora, did you want the spell or did you want a 3-card reading for your mentorship this week, my dear? Jess says, let me tell you, holy hell, my intuition has been on point this year for sure after that ritual. Yeah, big time. You know, it's been almost 2 years since we went on that trip come February, right? Can you believe it's been that fucking long? Amazing how fast time goes by. A reading suits you. Okay, did you have a question, my dear? Or just want a general? That smoke is still going. That smoke is still freaking... Okay. I know. We need a trip. I need to get some money so I can start traveling again. Hell, I'd be happy to pay my bills. But hey. God is willing. God is willing. By the way, Jesse, I want you to meet a new close friend, Honora. Honora, meet Jesse, one of my long-term besties. I am very blessed to have several besties. I always thought it was silly that you could only have one bestie, but I'm also one of the people that believes in poly, so hey. Excuse me. See, I told you I saw that damn cough. Fucking over it. Fucking over it. Seasonal overview for you, Miss Honora. Got it. 3 of Pentacles. King of Swords. And the World. Oh, I like this. So for the season. And by the season, I'm looking winter seasonal, as opposed to holiday. Was my thought and intention. I suppose I should have clarified that with you, but I am going to clarify it with you that I'm asking for over the winter season. 3 of Pentacles is saying about new opportunities and collaborative opportunities. And it's so funny because in this particular deck, Nora, I don't know if you see it, but there's macrame going on here. And I don't know why, but I just feel like macrame, I know you really enjoy your crochet, but I feel like somehow you should be adding macrame in with them. Okay? And that's just screaming at me. Macrame for you. And just that would be a kind of a collective opportunity too, you know? That's what you were thinking too. So yeah, it does work. That's good. We were aligned. My brain's talking to your brain. That's awesome. Okay, so the second one on here is the King of Swords, and this is like keeping some of your plans to yourself. Okay, only sharing it with trusted people, developing a plan, writing out your ideas, taking time to marinate with your ideas over the course of the winter. And this is as we get deeper into the winter, just kind of formulating out, planning, making things and starting to go. And then, of course, by the end of the winter, we have the World, which you desperately need right now. When you look at the tarot, it starts off with 0, which is the Fool, which doesn't have a fucking clue where they're going to land, what their next step is, what's going to happen, what they're going to do, yada, yada, so on and so forth, right? However, the Fool starts on this journey, goes through all kinds of ups, downs, and topsy-turvy. There are great moments, and there are some really low lows and some really high highs, and then some stuff in between like, that's interesting. But by the time you get through the major arcana to the last card, the World, number 21, this Fool has been through a shit ton. Okay? And now the Fool is like, oh, you know what? I'm not a fool anymore. I'm actually wise. I actually am experienced. I am coming from a place of wisdom and knowledge and experience now, and I can begin my real journey. I'm out of school and I can begin real life. And for that to come here at the end of the winter for you in your progression, Honora, is saying by the time winter is coming out of winter and starting into our spring bloom, you also will be able to bloom coming from a place of experience and have the worst shit behind you. So, yay! We could definitely use that, right? Amber says hi also. Amber. How are my kiddos? I tell you, her youngest daughter, Raylan, I kind of consider myself her fairy godmother because when Amber was going through her pregnancy, she was on the phone with me damn near every day. Raylan's, what do you call it? Ultrasound lived on my altar right up until the point where Raylan was born. You know, we got you through that pregnancy, didn't we, Miss Peters? Yes, I get that, Honora, big time. But yes, macrame. I don't know why, just macrame, especially when that came up in that particular card, just screamed at me. Macrame. All right, Valkyrie, let's see what your freebie card is for tonight. We have for you the Magician, which says, I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my... All right, Valkyrie, that means that you need to take the action that you want in order to make this shit happen. You're going to have to create the magic and make it work. Put things into practice. Derek, what did you have a question for your freebie? You're on school, and we're going to be doing your spell next anyway. So you can pop on and ask a question, or you can just type it at me, whichever you prefer. Meanwhile, Jesse, let's see what your freebie is. Jesse, for you we have the Chariot. And it says, do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. Okay, so basically do it your own fucking way. What else is new, Miss Gemini? Alex, Bessel, Alex. For you, we have the Two of Pentacles, and it says, happiness is not the mere possession of money, although we definitely would like it, but that's not part of the quote. Happiness is not the mere possession of money. It lies in the joy of achievement, in the thrill of creative effort. Yeah, that's nice. I'd still like to get paid for my efforts. God damn it. Not really. Kidding, not kidding? Yeah, whatever. But what I'm seeing on this for you, Alex, is basically you have got to start focusing on what's really important to you and quit trying to balance out too damn many things. All right? Focus on what you need to and get something done instead of scattering yourself 15 places. All right? General for you for your one card. You got it, buddy. Derek, for you, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Da, da, da. Oh, wait. Wrong song. Okay. So for everything, there is a time and a purpose under heaven. A time to weep and a time to laugh. A time to mourn and a time to dance. This always comes up when you're at the end of an old story and the beginning of a new. That is not to say that everything from your old story is definitely permanently done, but that you need to close the chapter on the methodology from the past. I don't know if you're still in separation mode or not, but at least what you're willing to accept versus what you're willing to accept in the future, decide kind of manifestation of what you want your path to actually fucking look like, okay? Jarek, were you wanting the spell for your mentorship, I think you said? Oh, there. Yeah, spell, please. Okay, let's go back over to our spell screen. There we go. I have to do 2 clicks to change things now. Yeah, that's what I get for changing things up a little. All right, so Jarek, I'm assuming we're casting for you. All right. With ancestor money in hand, we prepare. Their name wrapped in incense, hair. Into the cauldron it goes, as the candle flame glows, calling light as we banish despair. Through the courts of the candlelight stream, focusing warmth in a radiant beam. With the mat, we ignite, bringing blessing, light, letting joy fill holiday dream. As the offering burns, we release, sending wishes of joy and of peace. As the nights deepen long, we bring warmth with our song and holidays blessing. Free will and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So mote it be. I love my new belt. It feels so good. It's a glass belt, by the way. Painted, hand-painted glass. That my beautiful and amazing stepson gave me. You see a spade like on the playing cards. Huh. What's your interpretation of that? Feel that beautiful incense coming up. Y'all can't smell it like I can. I can just tell you, it has this nice kind of warmth with a lightness. And it just elevates the soul when you smell this. I don't know what all Gloria has in this alignment. Beg her for, see if she has any more jars of this. Because wow. It is a beautiful spell. And I will be casting it all the way through. So if you want to get this blessing for another person, you absolutely can. All right, guys. I'm going to call last call. So if you guys would like to get a priority reading, do think about donating using the pinned comment down below, or go to LadyShiya.com and click on services, and you'll have all the links there to be able to click and donate. Meanwhile, let's see, we've got a couple more freebies. Lauren, this off side here. You always thought spades were the great conquering of obstacles, especially the game. Yeah, I can see that. I've always seen spades as an earth element. Whenever I read using playing cards, I see the spades as earth or pentacles. Different people use different, but that's how I look. Okay, so let's see. Lauren, let's see what your card is. Lauren, for you, we have the Lovers, and it says the heart has reasons that reason cannot know. You know, sometimes you're just called to something because the universe, your spirit, is calling you to connect with a person, to connect with a place, to connect with a thing. You need to follow your heart. That's what this one's saying, Lauren, is find what is really energizing your heart and follow it. Amber Peters, for you, we have the Three of Pentacles. It says the reward of a thing well done is to have done it. You need to start celebrating your victory. You need to start celebrating your successes. And in doing so, you will bring in new opportunity. Okay? Jadalyn has a pinched nerve in her neck. Oh my gosh. Yes, Tommy, there is. Or Mercedes. Yeah, like, subscribe, and share. Let me know you've shared, and I'll do one for you. But meanwhile, Mercedes, let me do your free card here. For you, I have the Queen of Swords, Tommy, and it says, be content with what you have. Rejoice in the way things are. When you realize there is nothing lacking, the whole world belongs to you. Now, of course, this is also about realizing that you can stand up for your own fucking boundaries. Oh, Donna, yes, you're coming up next. Can you send me cash up? But okay, I got it. But Queen of Swords for you, Mercedes, is basically telling you to set some boundaries for yourself. Set boundaries for other people, but also set boundaries within yourself, okay? Boundaries are important for you, all right? Donna, come on and ask me a question. I see you over on school, so you want to pop up on audio or you just want to type it at me? Or would you like the spell tonight? You're welcome, Miss Peter. Always, Mercedes. I'm going to try to remember that Tommy is you. Oh, you couldn't get school to type? How weird. You hit the little chat thing down below? Okay. So, what did you have a question on? Reading? Okay, did you have a particular question or just want to see a general? Meanwhile, let me pull your freebie. Donna, for you, we have the moon. And it says, go confidently in the direction of your dreams, live the life you have imagined. This is telling you not to give up on your dream. Okay? I got you, Mercedes. I know you're already subscribed. All right, so let's see what the universe has to say to you, my love. For Donna. Nine of Pentacles, Temperance, and the High Priestess. Okay, so the Nine of Pentacles there is the ultimate independent woman. This is telling me you're kind of on your own for some of the shit, okay? Stop hoping that other people are actually going to pick up and do their part, you know, like certain persons home from the holidays, whatever, okay, whatever. Stop expecting them to do anything. This is the Donna show. This is the Donna show. Now, when we go into Temperance, the next thing here, this is about taking two things that don't seem like they go together and making them work. Okay? Yeah, I know. No one's doing shit. Just expect that to continue. Except for crazy witches that help grab half of your crap and put it on your table before you... Oh. Kim Campbell, where you at, babe? So the Temperance card there, Donna, is all about like bringing these things that don't seem like they're going to go together, aka mundane, what you want to do, what works, all that sort of thing, and putting them together in a way that will balance out. And the High Priestess is going to be going within, and it's time for some little shadow work time, girl. And you're like, but I'm in the middle of all this stuff. I need things to calm down in order for me to do your shadow work. Nuh-uh. Sorry. It's all on you right now, and you got to do your shadow work in the middle of all of this shit. Sorry, life does not stop for you to do your internal overhaul. But remember, shadow work is about radical self-acceptance and then making a choice from your conscious mind instead of your subconscious controlling. Yeah, so you can travel to Uruguay and get your crystals. Absolutely. Finding ways to make things work together. Doing both. Yeah, now granted, it's like making a hollandaise sauce. When you make a hollandaise sauce, you're sitting there going, whipping that hollandaise sauce forever. by the time you're done, your arm is like, my arm's gonna fall off. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, your arm's gonna fall off. Rest when you're dead. You know what I'm saying? So I say Kay Campbell. Who is Kay Campbell? Funny, you just opened up a somatic therapy workbook literally just now. Do it. There's Kim. Okay, I thought it was you, Kim. All right, so Donna, let's your money spell here. Because God knows you need it too. Donna. Money, money unto thee. Abundant wealth. 3 times 3. With free will to all, harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So I love my new bell. I just love that bell. All right, Tim, what's reading on Sweet Pea? I mean, whatever it takes. I don't care if it's mine or somebody else's, Donna. It doesn't really effing matter. What matters is you're doing it for you. You're not doing it to please me. You're not doing it to please anybody else. You're doing this for your highest and greatest. Okay? So do their somatic therapy. I'm not offended. I'm only offended if you don't do it. And that's not because I'm personally taking offense. It's because I'm going to cry because I want the best. I love you. I love you. Woo, woo, woo. So, Kim, what was your question, my dear? Oh, you're doing my money spell. Oh, okay, gotcha. No, I cannot see the note. You have something ending, so another thing can begin. What can I tell you with 3 cards? Oh, well, let's see what we got. Heard somebody audioing. Oh, hi, Sheila. All right, so let's see what we got for you, Kim. Aw, I love you too, Amber. How are things going? We need to catch up. I haven't talked in too effing long. All right, so Kim, for you, King of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and the Page of Swords. Okay, so this new thing, you're going to be rapidly learning new shit. But here's what I'm seeing. First and foremost, you've got to get all of your ducks in a row. Okay, your old stuff that's ending needs some serious organization before you put it to bed. Okay, that's the first thing that I see here. Is this old ending needs definitely categorized and filed. Okay, what's ending needs to kind of write out that closing for it, if that makes some sense. Okay, so in this new thing though, you need to make sure that you're setting appropriate boundaries. Kim, if you're not on my school yet, let me get the link. All right, so here's the link for the school. Now, if you get on in the neurodivergent path, there's about starting a new job for neurodivergence. And yes, this works really well for neurodivergence, but it works good for anybody else too, because I mean, you neurotypicals, Kim, I don't think you're neurotypical, but I'm just going to go with it. Neurotypicals can use these and should be using these techniques as well. Okay, but what I am seeing here is that you have got to set up a sustainable pace on this new thing. Setting up strong boundaries as you're going forward on the onset, because things are going to get crazy later. And that's what I'm seeing here with this Page of Swords. This new thing that you're going into, it's going to be a heavy learning curve. Heavy learning curve. So you definitely need to make sure you are setting up appropriate boundaries, that you're holding space for yourself, that you're giving the time that you need to learn, to grow into this new thing. But again, if you do not take the time to organize and finalize what you're leaving behind, it's going to come back and bite you in the ass. You're not neurodivergent? Okay. Well, you neurotypicals can definitely use the tips and tricks that I put in there for starting a new job for neurotypical or for neurodivergents like me. But it is about setting a sustainable pace more than anything. Okay. Some of them you're going to be like, okay, that makes no sense. But the other things, yeah. Good night, Jarek. I love you. Yeah, one of these days, you typicals are going to be the minority. What are y'all going to do then? All right, did anybody like, subscribe, and share that didn't get their free card? But Kim, does that answer some of your questions there about what's going through this right now? Is that there's going to be a heavy learning curve. You need to put the old stuff completely organized in a archival way, kind of put it to bed, put it on the shelf. Put it away in a way that you can go and find it. Oh, you just don't like the labels? You know what? Labels are just that. They're labels. It's like the Tao. The Tao, the real Tao, the Tao that can be spoken is not the real Tao kind of thing. We say a label and we both limit something, but we also define it. It helps and hurts at the same time. So a case could be made for no labels or labels. But yeah. Sometimes the labels are very helpful in teaching other people or even accommodating ourselves and how we can relate with ourselves forward. So. All right. Let's do your money spell count. Money, money unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3. With free will to all and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So mote it be. All right, so did anybody like, subscribe, and share that did not get their free 1 card? Speak now. Meanwhile, I'm going to talk a little bit more about the school.
What if there was a place for witches, healers, and seekers to actually grow together, off social media, away from the noise, the algorithms, and the chaos? A place built for depth, not distraction, where community feels sacred again, where real learning, ritual, and connection happen on your browser or right through the school app. That's what I've built. I'm the Witch Coach, and I've spent nearly 4 decades practicing and teaching witchcraft, spiritual counseling, and energy work. Now, I'm bringing all of that experience here to build something real. The Mystic Path isn't another online group. It's a living temple for modern magic, wisdom, and transformation. Here, every soul belongs. Every path, every tradition, every level of experience is welcome. This isn't about followers. It's about teachers and seekers walking side by side in real spiritual growth. We now walk through 3 living tiers of fire, each one opening a deeper doorway into the work. The open flame is the Mystic Path's general membership and will always be completely free. You'll find the crystal, herbal, and tarot compendiums, all foundational courses, and open community events like Dancing with Witches Live. This is the hearth where we gather, where all voices are welcome, and new teachers are invited to rise beside me and share their light. It's the starting point for anyone ready to study, grow, and belong. The Kindled Path is the premium level, and it's only $11 a month. Less than the cost of a meal, yet it fuels everything we create here. You'll receive everything in the open flame, plus a free weekly supporter reading, or the current signature spell cast for you during my live psychic show, Dancing with Witches, Mondays and Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. You'll also unlock supporter-only courses, join exclusive school lives with free tarot and discussion, and receive 11% off private readings, counseling, and mentoring. This tier helps sustain the temple. It's for those ready to tend the flame and support the vision that keeps this space free and thriving for everyone. The Inner Fire is our VIP level. And it's where true transformation deepens and becomes a lived reality. At $33 a month, you'll receive everything from the other tiers, including that weekly reading or spellcast live on Dancing with Witches, plus access to advanced courses in shadow work, Reiki, trauma healing, ritual creation, spells, and my forever growing shared book of shadows and emotional alchemy. You'll also join personal group mentoring with me, gain access to VIP-only lives with free tarot, channeling, and ritual, and receive 33% off all private sessions. This is where study becomes practice and where the magic you've been learning starts to live through you. Every level, free, premium, or VIP, matters. Each one keeps this temple alive and accessible to everyone who finds it. When you join, you're not just gaining content. You're helping me continue a life's work almost 40 years in the making. Your support allows me to bring more teachers into this space, create new courses, and continue building a community where real learning and healing can thrive off social media in sacred rhythm with heart and purpose. And individual presenters will offer pay once, own it classes so you can explore specialized teachings from practitioners around the world. If you've ever wanted to teach, reach out to me and visit the Presenters Showcase course in the classroom. You'll learn how to become a teacher, meet our current presenters, and explore what's already available. Members can upgrade or downgrade anytime with no pressure, no loss of access, no leaving the community if life shifts. It's an easy click, and annual memberships are available at a discount for those ready to walk the long road with us. So whether you're taking your first step or deepening decades of practice, there's a place for you here. Links to join are in the description. Step out of the scroll. Step into your journey. Come walk the mystic path with us and find your fire again.
Sheila, for you, I have the Eight of Cups. It says, in each loss, there's a gain. As in every gain, there's a loss. And with each ending comes a new beginning. So for you, dear, this is a reminder that even though there are some things that are going out of your life, it's going to create some new things coming in that you're very much going to. Hopefully that helps and blesses you. Pop on the audio if you had any additional questions. Otherwise, I think we've got. Oh, good. Amber says she's going to start trying to talk and join more on school. Okay, that's great. It is completely private. Can't be searched. It can't be nothing. So it is a very, very safe space. So I hope you all kinds. All right, my loves. It has been a beautiful night. I've enjoyed spending time with you. And I'm going to hang out for another second or two on the school after I stop my stream. If anybody over there has any witchy questions or just general chitter chatter, that is something that's only available for schoolers. So if you want to pop over to the school and join the call there to kind of get on a little bit of talk after live, then I'll be over there just chitter chatter. Meanwhile, marry me, merry part until we marry me together.